Hi, so we will work on this encoded message, decoding a secret message. This involve both encryption and decryption. And so this is a sample run that once you run this program and once you run the encryption part, it should ask for user for a message, regular message, which the user will input as attack at dawn, and then program will ask for a value between key value between 0 and 100, which we can give like 88, and then once we give 88, then the value of 88, it should give us return us the value this z this value. So I can you can see we have been given hints here. These are mostly for encryption part. uh, this is the original character. You can see that this is the help given to you like for encryption. When you go to secret code letter, encrypts it as follows. So it means that this is the encryption help. You can encrypt a code with this. So we cannot have this like that. So I will delete this value right now, and I will also delete. Let's say I'm deleting everything. We can start later. So so, oops, my system is running a little bit slow, so I can. So instead of this, we should have, you can say, that we have a Python has a method called input. Input is used for taking input from a user, and I will say I can print this text right now. So I have so if I run this also, and if I run it, so you see that it will ask me. It's not giving any code, any text here, but it's asking me. So I will say tag at dawn. So it will print the same. I made a mistake and repeated the mistake because it's printing the same thing. So that's way it will. And if you go here, input, it will start. It will say input prompt, and then it turns a string. So whatever it prompts for, you ask for prompt, and it will give you the same text as a string. So that's a string. And how can we give the prompt? We can just give a string, simple string here. Say I'll say please enter text. I'm saying this, but you can use the exact same value which is being asked in sample run. So we can say right here like enter regular message to encode, and just even copy this and paste it here. So enter a regular message to encode. It will be saved as text, and then you can have a text. It will print the text. So if I save it right now and run it, it will ask me to say that enter a regular message to encode. I can say, so I'm, instead of attack at dawn, I'm just saying attack, and it will print attack. So that's what's it should. And the other thing you should have, instead of printing here, you should have what you should have. You should have a function def. We can define a function with the def value. So we say encrypt, and it should take a value, and so here you have encrypt, and you say you will have some else. Instead of this, I will comment it out like you should have you code to encrypt, right? And then you should, I can say print here, print, let's say x, and where is x coming from? X is the argument which this function will take, and I can define it here. You can say I am calling the function, so you can call function here. And how do you call? You just say encrypt. Be careful, print the have the same. So this is my encrypt. Encrypt is about encrypt takes x, so instead of x we will, what argument we can give is text, and it might have error, but let's try. So control save and x message. I'll say hello here. So see, it has error. The error because it says the name encrypt is not defined. So what you should have instead of like this, you should have this value. So the function should already be defined here, and then you can have. So if I say control S 5 tag, it prints the tag. See, but I am calling a function. Similarly, you should like this, you should have another function called decrypt. It should take a value again. I am not saying text here, I should say encrypt text. So it will take a print, it will take one encrypted text which will be coming out from here, like whatever the print it will return. So it will say that, and you can code for decryption. So it will have the code for decryption, and proceed. The other thing which I skipped here, which you should be doing, is that instead of printing the X here, what you should do is that you should not print this after, like, you have done the encryption. So whatever the encrypt becomes, you should return that value X. So I'll say return X, and now it will not print my X. You can even try. Okay, yes, sorry. So it should save here. Okay, what happened here? I should have something. Actually, there's no value here, so I should have some value here. Return. I'll say again. Let me spell it. Text. Last few code. I'll say tag. It is not printing a tag, right? CPU is printing a tag. Because not printing a tag, why is because I'm returning a tag here. X comes here. I'm not printing it, so instead of, what should I say is that I can directly print this here. So you can either print directly here, or you can save this value in another variable and then print that variable. You can do both, anything which suits you better. So I will say tag printing it. So you should be doing this instead of just printing, trying to replicate it. So here you should have your code for encryption. Here you should have your code for decryption. It should, after decryption, it should return. I will say it will according to your help here, you'll see it will not, the decryption will not return something, because it is in a for loop from 1 to 88, so it should decrypt your function, decrypt your text according to from keys 0 to 188, so it should return that values, all those values. So instead of returning all those values, what you can do is that print all those values here in a for loop. So you should do that, and hopefully this helps. If you still have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.